Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. We are going to do a scenic little trail first, and then I've got some shopping and some Jeremy on here. This to what's Jeremy's here, by the way, as well.
I am here.
He is here.
Hello.
I would have left the sound on here, but my son purposely said things on here that were not appropriate for YouTube. We're not family friendly, so, well, they kind of were, but
They were goofy.
they were goofy 16-year-old boy things on here, so I definitely won't embarrass him by pointing out that his little girlfriend is in the vehicle with us, and she went on the trail as well. So, yeah. Anyway, so I guess the title was kind of clickbaitish, whatever. It was just West Virginia gets a lot of crap for being kind of trashy, for lack of a better word.
Or trashy, yeah.
So, and if you guys know, you know that Jeremy and I love to be outdoors. We do quite a bit of stuff. We haven't the last couple years, but this last year in particular, we've really gotten more into it, especially with the runs and stuff. So, what's the name of this road?
If you hadn't asked me, I would have known.
Well, that's the New River Gorge right there. We're at the bottom. It's Fayetteville Station.
Fayette Station.
That's not the name of the road, though, is it?
That's the name. I think so. I think it's Fayette Station Road.
So we used to live about 20 minutes outside of this, and now we live about an hour and 15 minutes from it, right?
Yeah, hour and a half-ish.
But this is one of our favorite places to go. And the trail that we're about to hike is called Kmore Trail, and it is my favorite trail to hike. It's the very first one that Jeremy took me on, where I saw coal mines, like old boarded up coal mines from like the 50. Well, this one I think opened up in like the late 1800s.
1910s was when it shut down, I think, wasn't it?
This road does. It looks pretty intimidating on here, and it's even more so in person. Like, it's literally down the side of a mountain. But this trail is about 1.8 miles. You know, we were trying to figure out the whole time how long it was. And look, like right there. Well, I know you guys can't see that I'm pointing at this, but yeah, it was right there on the sign. Like, we were both literally standing in front of it. So this one in particular was washed out from this entrance for probably about 3 or 4 years, right?
I would say at least that long, yeah.
Well, we were trying to figure out the other day, the last time we hiked, Joe wasn't even born.
The last time we hiked this
the last time we hiked this trail, Joe wasn't even born, so that was 8 years ago. I may have been pregnant with him, I don't even know. Now, we've hiked it before from, there's a trail or a trailhead from the top of the mountain, and it's ridiculous. And we've only hiked it once, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, you literally climb down ladders, and it's
like 800 feet of elevation change or something.
Yeah.
It may be more, I'm not sure. But yeah, there's little wooden ladders here and there you have to climb down, and it's pretty crazy. It's fun. It's very physically taxing.
Then there's another trail that leads to it, and it's 12 miles long, and we have not hiked that. I think the longest we've hiked is, 8 miles?
I think so.
Maybe a little bit longer than that.
We started the 12-mile one, but we didn't make it, obviously.
No.
Because we had all the kids and the dogs with us and everything.
Now, I'll give our kids credit. They can hike. Joe's done 5 miles, I think.
Yeah. Well, we did 4 this day.
Yeah, I ended up doing a little over 5 because I ran. But this is one of those things. It's definitely if you're into nature, or even it's gorgeous. We haven't been down here in a while, and it was packed. There were people everywhere, and none of them were from West Virginia. Jeremy, you want to give a little history lesson on this?
That's an old coal mine.
Those are roof bolts, aren't they?
Those are roof bolts. Obviously, the top has fallen in around them. So those are old. They called them chuck bolts. They're fully mechanical roof bolts. So there's think of like an anchor that you put in your drywall. That's pretty much how those work. That's why the stuff all falls out around them. Because over time, it just, it loses tension.
This one had been flooded out or something was going on. And Michael was throwing rocks in here, and I would have kept the sound on here, but I'm pretty sure he made a toot noise or did a toot, or I don't know. I really don't know what the difference is in me telling them and leaving it on there.
I don't either.
But yeah, this was pretty neat too. You can't get in these. There's also, you have to, it's called black damp. I forget what you said. It's like dead oxygen or.
It's just a lack of oxygen. It's when the methane and carbon dioxide levels in the mine get higher than the oxygen levels, and that's a lot of people that get hurt or get lost in these mines. That's actually, a lot of them don't make it out, and black damp is the reason for that. They go in, and obviously you can't see it or smell it, so you just walk in, and all of a sudden you don't have any oxygen, so you pass out or worse. Back in the old days, that's why if your mine light went out, you knew you were in black damp, because there wasn't enough oxygen to keep your flame going, and that's why they would carry flame lanterns too.
Oh, that's really neat. I didn't know that.
Yep, they carried them, and they'd hang them from wherever they were working. They would hang them from the top, and if the flame went out, they knew they were in black damp.
So this town, the actual community was at the top and at the bottom, and they would travel by tram, and the tram would go literally down like from the top of the mountain to the bottom. It was pretty crazy. This town, I think this mine closed up right after the mechanization of coal, which was in like 53. I think it had pretty much been shut down right before, but it was not one of the ones that lasted longer. I don't know what I'm doing here. I guess I'm showing you guys. Oh, there's my Fitville shoes. Like I said, they've been great for hiking and running. I ran this trail and I hiked, and they've been great. And I no longer gain anything from advertising it, so I was just letting y'all know that they're pretty awesome. Michael has decided that he's really been into photography. We got him a camera for Christmas last year, and that kid is really talented. He enjoys being outside anyway. Him and our oldest Atticus, they both love to be outside, and that kid knows, both of them know their stuff. Oh, this is my favorite sign. I had this on my computer at work when I had an office job for the longest time. I don't know what it is about this sign that is so freaking neat. Oh, that's not it.
That one?
No, that's a safety board.
Safety.
I still like the safety board too.
Yeah, the safety board's neat. That's obviously a recreation of the one that they had there.
I had to be really careful because there were people all the way around here, so I didn't want to. That's actually how low that is too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There were people, so let's try not to film them. Yeah, that sign right there says your family wants you to remain safe or to return.
I thought it
come home safe.
You to come home safe. Yeah.
I don't know what this little building was, but it was pretty neat.
I don't remember exactly, but I was thinking it was like a security office
quick home
or
goods haul.
something.
Yesterday I went to the mall with one of my friends and we went into Home Goods. This is actually, well, I know I got 2 t-shirts, but apparently I love The Bride of Frankenstein now, and to the point that every time I see the stuff, like, I have to get it. But I don't know what it is about these that was so freaking cute. So I got these. They were $17. I think that is a little pricey for this type of stuff, but I don't know. These are the kind of decorations I like to spend a little bit of money on. So I saw that one first, and then beside them I saw this one. Look at her eyes. Jeremy doesn't really like the eyes, but I think it's super cute. And this is kind of what I was going for when I used to have my streak in my hair, but now you see this everywhere, so I'm not really doing it. And then Frankenstein. I found him later on. So at first I thought they were doing like a rockabilly thing with the leather jacket, but then I realized that is what Frankenstein wears. And these were each $25. I personally think that's a lot for any type of decoration, but if you guys know me, you know that this is the type of stuff that it'll bring me joy, and I don't mind spending a little bit on. But I got that, and then I'm gonna show you guys my silly shirt.
It is Miss Rhea Ripley. Not normally a wrestling fan, but Joe and Jeremy really like it, so I don't know. She happens to be my favorite now. But we got these from Hot Topic, and I got Joe. What did I get, Joe? A what?
Sure.
I got Joe a Uso shirt. Joe, that's not his favorite wrestler, though. I'm sure he would want me to clarify. Okay. This is kind of how I've set it up for now, but it's not going to stay that way. But aren't they cute? So today is our 10-year anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Of being married. We've been together 12 years, right?
Yeah.
We'll be together 12 years in November. So, tell everybody how we're spending our 10-year anniversary.
Putting the new ceiling up in the single wide, and at Lowe's, and who knows what else.
Oh, we also know we're going to end up at my work, but Jeremy's going to go in because they're the only place around here that has sushi that's like really good and really good quality. But because my husband loves me so much, he's going to go in and get it for me because I'm still on vacation. But we're going to do fun stuff tomorrow. We're going to go to Blennerhassett Island, and we did stuff at the beginning of the week. But honestly, it's been glorious because we've got to sleep all week. Well, I have anyway. And I got to go thrift store shopping, and I got to look at Halloween decorations. And so it's been really nice. And I've got to play on my phone and play my Sims. And what else have we done?
We got a new HVAC system installed in the house.
Jeremy wants to make sure that I'm comfortable and I'm not having stupid hot flashes. Well, when I do have the hot flashes, it's not going to be roasty. But anyway, okay, so we're going to go into Lowe's and get a bunch of stuff for the house.
Uncarvable.
Probably would have helped had we taken a picture, right?
I think that
You want what?
I will not hang a tarp.
You promise?
I promise.
Okay, so all of you that have blue collared husbands, I'm sure you've had to have this exact conversation that Jeremy and I just had that we cut off in Lowe's. He will not promise me that he won't hang a tarp instead of a door in front of the garage. Will you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He knows exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I wasn't asking as a joke. Like, it's a legit concern that I have that he is going to hang a tarp instead of the door because the door is about to fall off. I think it would look better without a door altogether instead of a tarp.
I don't disagree.
He'll spend more money on a good tarp than he will a door. Won't you?
No. No, because lumber is high.
So you would spend good money on a tarp.
No, the new door is going to cost, it'll be probably $300 worth of materials.
That's what I'm saying. So I could see you spending $80 on a tarp.
You said I'd spend more on a tarp than I would on a door.
No. I said I could see you spending good money on a tarp.
I've already got tarps. I don't know why I'm spending money on them.
See, this is what I'm talking about. It is a concern. So how many of y'all have had to have this argument or this concern or whatever, this conversation? It's not really an argument. I just want him to promise me that he won't do it, and he won't promise me. I guess at least he's not going to lie.
We're kind of Los Amigos.
You just told me because that was really neat.
Okay. I said, have you ever noticed how a lot of auto repair and plumbing and HVAC companies and stuff like that start with an A?
We just passed a truck, or that's a plumbing, right? And it's like from A to Z.
A to Z plumbing and like A plus auto repair or A to Z HVAC, whatever. It doesn't much matter anymore, but when they started all these companies, the yellow pages were a big deal. So when you'd flip to the plumbing or construction or whatever section, the first name you see is likely going to be the first one you call. So that's why there's so many like AAA plumbing or AAA whatever, you know. So anyways.
That's actually like super neat. Like I never even thought about that. Like the phone book's not even something I think about anymore.
Yeah. Like we've got some where I work that don't even make sense. It'll be like A Pappy's Heating and Cooling or something like that. And that's a legit example. But
I can't remember how they did in the phone book. So they didn't alphabetize based on articles. So if it was like the something, they wouldn't start with T, they'd start with whatever.
They'd start with whatever though. No, it's yeah.
Or no,
like,
because if you said it started with A,
right.
then
That's why, like, that's what I'm saying. That's why there's like 3A, like AAA, AAA plumbing. Like you see them everywhere you go. You know, you got 3As, like, because it always goes AA, AB, AC, AD. Like that's how it alphabetizes through the yellow pages or 10. Anyways, I'm getting way off.
I think that's really neat though, because that's going to be one of those things later on, like the next couple generations, be like, what's a phone book?
It'll be like a Jeopardy question in a few years.
Do they even have phone books anymore? Like the yellow pages?
You can get them, but I think you have to order them now or something.
I remember they used to be free.
Well, yeah, they used to drop them off like every 3 months or something like that.
It was always so neat to find like your name and your friends' names and everybody else's in the phone book.
Yeah, I remember searching for just looking through the phone book for people maybe I know.
Or like crushes and stuff like that. And be like, oh, which one is it?
Oh, I was never a stalker. That's weird.
You would have looked for my phone number.
Maybe.
No, that is really neat.
Alright, y'all, so it's been a minute since you've seen my little trailer, and I thought I would just show you a little bit of me putting up all the goodies I got while Jeremy worked on the ceiling in the hallway. So, you want to tell them what you did?
Yeah, I thought we were going to record it, but Erica didn't like my craftsmanship.
No, that is not true. That hallway is too small, and it's too dark, and I figured it would be really aggravating for Jeremy to have to fiddle with the camera for what little bit of filming it would have ended up being.
It probably would have. But
so you're welcome.
Yeah, so the paneling that we put up in the living room, it was on a video several months ago. Basically, we bought a couple more sheets of it, and I hung them up down the hallway, and of course we had to cut holes for the lights and stuff like that. So, but it actually went pretty smooth. I was happy with it, and it looks really good.
If I had been smart, I would have filmed it and put it on here.
Or took a before and after picture at least.
I've got after pictures of the whole. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know, well, this is typically for a Saturday video, but like I said in my last one, my content's just going to be a little all over the place. Just with a lot of stuff going on. But it's all good stuff. So I hope wherever you guys are at, you are having a blessed one. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.